Oh, you YouTubers out there looking for videos to watch, you're watching me, you're watching free X-rated speech, and I'm one ranting, pissed off American. And this is a response to Walk Like a Warrior again, because he filled up my inbox this morning, so I'm going to get all this stuff out of the way. And these will be the last ones I make for at least 2 or 3 days, but who knows. Whatever. I want to finish up one point I made from the last video. This is going to be part 2. Let me get to one thing. He says Nazism is a right-wing political ideology, which is totally false. And it's the dumbing down, the brainwashing of the American kid nowadays. This generation is just being lied to silly. Look, you think all those you people are under the impression that all those guys on the white horses, or on the horses with wearing the white robes and the white hoods, were all some kind of Republican or some kind of right wing or some kind of conservative. Nothing can be further from the truth. The most racist group of people in this country, going way back when, were Democrats. We're the left wing. The Democratic Party is supposed to be the party that's looking out for the minority, looking out for the downtrodden, looking out for the poor. They're the ones who keep you poor. They keep you stupid. They cannot go, if they don't have a poor minority, then they don't have a political ideology. They don't have anything. Then they just merge with the conservatives again because they have no other way to go. You understand? That's the lie of America. The lie of America is that we're 2 parties, Republicans and Democrats. They're the same, dudes. Except conservative thought is more for self-reliance, which has nothing to do with the Republican Party. Just because they say they're Republican, what the fuck does that mean? Come on. Conservative thought is self-reliance. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. If you have a democratic world, then you have a world that says, feed off my tit. Come suck at my teat. If you kids can't see that, your professors are telling you all this hokum horse shit about Republicans, you're being lied to, man, right? And you can't take that shit. You're all being taught to be little socialist communist robots, little fucking clones. And you need to I don't know how we're going to do it. Well, we got to totally shake down the educational system in America. This has been going on for 70 years. Well, we got to bring in other thoughts so they can have look at things too. Yeah, well, that's great. But 90% of the professors on every campus in America are Marxist communist scum. What are you going to be taught, kids? The Democrats have got you. You are so freaking buffaloed. You really don't know what the hell's going on in the world. Jesus Christ. The Nazis came to power because of their liberal thoughts and how we're going to bring back the national pride and we're going to do all this and that. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with all socialism. We will take care of you. We will resurge our national... fascist socialist, dude. Look up the meanings and find out. You need to get into your history book and look, but they don't want you to really look at it, and it just boggles the mind. And I'm going to do a whole other video on that, but I got that out of the way right away, and I still got 4 or 6 minutes, so let me get rid of that. That was to the this idiotic. You people are brainwashed that Republicans are bad. They're the right wing. No, because if you're talking about conservatives, not Republicans, if you're talking about conservatives, they don't want you sucking at their teeth. All right? They want you to live like a man, like a woman, like an American. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck it, bro. All right, let's get on to the next one. Again, I'll do another video on that because I was all over the place on that, but so what? All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Comment on the video. Walk like a warrior. I was telling you all along, right? You were right. I am a college student. Okay, we got that down. Let's get that out. Get the next one up. All right, that's the long one. Let's just go to inbox. I want to really, this is going to be a whole 10 minutes, so I got to get to the next one. God damn it, how do I do that? Personal messages, comments. Some messages. Here we go. All right, propaganda. All right, here we go. Propaganda. I think you have an American Cold War propaganda view of communism. You want me to watch a YouTube video? Read the lyrics. Okay, I'll read the lyrics sometime this weekend, and I'll tell you what I think of that. A Cold War propaganda view of communism. There is no real propaganda view of communism, dude. It's black and white. Communism in the Soviet Union was very black and white. You didn't need somebody to tell you what was going on. All you had to do was watch the news of the day when we actually had a free press. You weren't around for that, so I mean, I'm really sorry about that, because now you're getting your cues from professors who don't know shit or who want you to follow a toe a line. That's as simple as I can make it for you. All right, let's go to the next one. So Tarot. If he is a Muslim, how come he is supporting the state of Israel? This is good, and I'm glad you're asking this. If he is a Muslim, how come he is supporting the state of Israel? Dude, because he made it as far as president. Understand one thing about Barry Soetoro. He's a professional liar. That's what Franklin Marshall Davis taught him a long time ago to be. You got to be a liar. There's just, if you come clean, you don't make it to president. You understand? And he is not a friend of Israel. He proved that at the UN just a couple days ago, dude. Didn't you listen to his speech? He is not a friend of Israel by any stretch of the imagination. But America is a friend of Israel. All right, but everybody's starting to get on to what's going on with this guy. So that's why he's probably not going to make it all through the term, and not because of anything dastardly. He's going to be if he's out as president, it's going to be because of incompetence, number one, naivete, and it's going to be because he's not eligible to be president. It's really that simple. But anyway, he's no friend of Israel, and he's proved it already, as all of our other allies have fallen by the wayside left and right. And his stance on Honduras, telling them that how can you follow your Constitution? Your Supreme Court, your Congress is unlawful. How can he tell a country that? Look what he's doing to Honduras, folks. That tells you all you need to know about Barry Soetoro. If he really was a Muslim, don't you think we would be at war with Israel instead of backing them up? He basically just told everybody at the UN that he's gonna be the lawyer for Palestine, for the Palestinian gypsies. All right, that's what he basically said. If you didn't hear that, then I don't know. I can't tell you what to hear. You gotta listen to it and work it around in your own mind, even though your mind's been littered with the horseshit from stupid professors. Instead of backing them up. All right, well, that question, come on. I'm a student of the world, and let's say Obama is a communist. What's the problem with communism? Wow, what's the problem with communism? The fact that you're even saying that, dude, tells me that you're being influenced. You got influences that are really fucked up. I'm going to do another video on that. I think I just ran out of time on this one. This one might have gone over. I'll come back with that in the next video. I am out.